do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out. Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J Shep Reacts. Now we got an Antonio Talks video right here. My brother. Happy Black History Month. This video is called Black People Warned You. I'm pretty sure this is, in recent events with all the ICE killings and it's being white people and all this stuff, whether it's white, black, Mexican, whatever. Fuck ICE, first and foremost. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck everybody that's in the Epstein files, everybody that support ICE, all that shit. This shit is lame as hell, honestly. And, bro, it's just so sickening. Like, the fact that we have to... Basically, it takes for a white person to kind of get killed for people to start caring about this when it was already happening to Hispanic people, whether legal or illegal. Like, it's unjust in the first place. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said before, like, I was like, okay, I can understand, like, if there's illegal people that just got here, like, talking like yesterday, but at the same time, I don't think they deserve to just be killed or shipped off to prison or something like that. I say just send them back to their hometown if that's the case, and actually try to help them get here legally, expedite their process. Because the fact that if they're trying to come up here, they probably got some bad stuff going on in their hometown. So make it to where the process is probably a little bit more easier for these people can come over here and can gain citizenship. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and like this video. Go ahead, like my video and comment, please and thank you. If you're new here, go ahead and consider subscribing, please and thank you. But liking and commenting really does help push the video out to the algorithm, and it is very, very helpful for small creators like myself. So yeah, if you do that, for real, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into this.
In 2025, ICE had its deadliest year in the past 2 decades. Last year, about 32 people died because of ICE. And the way that 2026 is going right now, it seems like that number is going to skyrocket. Now, the thing that's really bothering a lot of people is that, American citizens are getting killed. December 31st, 2025, Keith Porter was killed by an unarmed ICE agent. Fast forward to January 7th, Renee Good, we saw it on camera. She was killed by ICE agents. And fast forward to January 24th, Alex Pretty was killed. Once again, we got the footage. It was on camera, very unjust. The country is in shambles right now. And I hate to be that type of person, man, but black people, we told y'all. We told y'all what it was. Turn your TVs on. I can't believe what I'm watching. Now, someone ended up quote tweeting them with a hilarious tweet. This isn't the America I know. What we seeing with these ICE deaths is nothing new to Black America. Long live Philando Castile, Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin.
I was just about to say Trayvon Martin, man. That's the main one I know. That shit was ridiculous, bro. Honestly, Nat Turner, this is come on, bro, ridiculous.
Going on and on. And the crazy thing about that is that we had no footage of the actual deaths. But the narrative was always, oh man, y'all just complaining. Just act right. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Stop being lazy. We got hit with these same narratives over and over and over again. But now y'all see. And on top of that, you really got people trying to blame black people for not showing up to these protests. Like, come on.
For all the black Americans saying ICE isn't our problem,
ain't no way a white man finna tell me that I need to get my ass out there and be out there for some protests, bro. Get your boy.
Do realize that they're kidnapping black Americans too.
I want y'all to leave us alone. I want y'all to leave black Americans alone. I want y'all to leave black women in America alone. We know. We've always known. They did it to us first. They've been doing it to us. And now y'all are just realizing.
And they're going to continue to do it to us.
Exactly.
That's why black people, we try to stay on code as much as possible. Black people are racially profiled at the highest rates, okay? We only make up 13% of the population, but y'all see the numbers. This is why our exoneration rates are so high. So it's like what people are dealing with ICE is nothing different from what black people go through. I need y'all to understand that.
They're doing it to you too. Don't say they're doing it to us too. It's been us too. It was us first. It's always been us. You voted for this. Your family voted for this. And it was all be friends, kumbaya, don't separate people from the party. Y'all mad at Peyton right now. for speaking out against creators who are performative as hell. Oh, it's supposed to be Democrat with Democrat, liberal with liberal like they do. He's putting his body on the line. But you want me to put my body on the line? My body has been put on the line enough. Stop asking, can I tell y'all something? Stop asking, can I ask y'all something? Stop asking if I can borrow y'all for a second. We have been borrowed enough in this country.
Literally.
And not giving back in the same condition that y'all borrowed us.
And that's not to say, dude, there's a good amount of black people online saying fuck ICE and all this stuff. We're spreading awareness online just like a lot of people have done for black people. Other races have done for black people online. Not necessarily that you have to go out to a protest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to. I don't believe anybody needs to or have to go out to a protest. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, me personally, I don't think protests are necessary because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. And you saw what happened with the BLM protest. You know, these mofos paying, like, you know, if you know what Antifa is, George Soros, he funds that, correct? He was funding people to go, like, he was giving people money, basically, to go out to the protest to start breaking windows and breaking into shops and stealing stuff, all types of stuff like that, bro. And then they're talking about, oh, these are riots. And then there were police cars pulling up with bricks for people to throw. But it was really Antifa people that were picking up the bricks out of the police cars, starting to throw them. And then so when you got on the news and people outside of here that hear the news about what's happening, they think it's a riot. It wasn't a fucking riot. You know what I'm saying? So, like, once again, it's just like, if you really want to show your solidarity, the best way for you to do that, I guess, in a sense right now, is like to be online to actively do that stuff, like getting the petitions signed, getting this stuff time. But it's just like, even with petitions, they don't give a damn. So the best thing to do is to try to get somebody in office that isn't a fucking racist dickhead. But it's like almost everybody in the fucking office got some weird shit going on in the first place. So it's like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? We need to really just tear down our government and build it from the ground up again. Actually make it a whole democracy instead of what it is right now. Because I think our government is like, it's just really, really bad. Government everywhere is corrupt. But the simple fact that it's like, how is it that we have these dumbass problems? ICE, like, why are they running around killing people unjustly and they're getting away with it? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense, bro.
Girl got on TikTok crying, they kidnapped my husband. Okay, before I figure out if I feel bad for you or not, who did you vote for? She said, oh, I didn't vote. Click.
Hey, bro, I understand why a lot of people don't.
And me personally, I don't really think our population vote matters that much. I know it's supposed to sway the electoral college to vote, but honestly, that's not ever like it. Think about it. If you don't even know who's in your electoral college to vote, right? How is it possible that they're going off a population vote? There, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me. That's why there's swing states. Like, you got Michigan and Ohio, stuff like that. But normally, like, bigger states are going to be the reason why one president wins. Like Florida, California, Texas. Like, they're I forgot what it's called. Their electoral college, like, they have more people in there or whatever. So yeah, those states with bigger electoral colleges, whatever, they get to have a way bigger impact on the election. So it's like, you don't gotta win a lot of the smaller states and stuff like that in the first place. So yeah, I just feel like population vote honestly doesn't matter, because why is it that the electoral college, you know, determines who's in the office? If we just went off a population vote, then it's like, I feel like that makes way more sense. If majority of the population voted for one person, then that's who should win. Fuck the electoral college. Let's just go based off a population vote. Then I feel like, me personally, I would feel more comfortable voting, knowing that my vote actually for sure does matter. That's how I feel about it, you know. But hey, don't chastise me for that, for real. Don't chastise me for that. Why did I say it like that? But yeah,
vote at all. But once again, like I stated, you gotta pick a side. Imagine if we was back during the Civil War. We know both sides, the Union and the Confederacy, do not have the best interests of black folks. But how foolish does it sound for a black person at the time to say, yeah, you know, both sides, they don't really like us, so I'm gonna choose neither.
Figure it out. All.
Now, that is a good analogy. And yeah, if I was back then, for me, yeah, it would have made more sense to pick the North because they're the ones that, well, even though, like I said, search up the Gullah Wars and all that stuff, black people at that time, the slaves, they were breaking out of slavery themselves already. They were going from plantation to plantation. They were rioting. They were killing shit to get out of slavery. And the North took it as a chance basically to be like, oh, let's get the South up out of here. And also, we don't want to fight these niggas. That's what it really just was. They weren't trying to fight us. That's all it was, honestly. So, yeah. But if it was like I was voting, yeah, then I would have chose North. But I'm saying for right now, I honestly just, the way that our voting system is structured, I just don't think the population vote even matters, honestly. It just doesn't. It only matters to validate people that are voting, you know, to be like, oh yeah, see, look, huh? Like, you know, like, it don't matter, bro. Like, if Kamala had more votes than Trump, it still wouldn't matter because the Electoral College ultimately determines who gets into the office. So that's what I'm saying. We need to take out the Electoral College, or for sure know that the Electoral College is voting based off of the population vote. And if that's the case, what is the point of having the Electoral College? You know what I'm saying? Because they're not 100% voting based off the population vote. Because they don't all have to be, unanimously vote the same president. Population of that state can vote for X president over here, and half of the Electoral College could still vote for the other president no matter what. You see what I'm saying? So it just makes no sense to have them, honestly.
Y'all are going to have to figure this out yourselves. I did my job. Y'all didn't do yours. It was your aunties, your uncles. And I don't hear y'all asking poor white people why they didn't vote in their best interest. Y'all always asking us.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The blame is always trying to get put back on black people. Now the narrative is that, why aren't y'all black people at these ICE protests? I mean, we voted against this shit at the highest rate of any group. All other immigrants. At 50% voted for Trump. But black people who live here, we voted against that shit at damn near 90%.
It's always us. Leave us alone. We did what we had to do. And now I'm going the way of the big homie. Harriet Tubman, I'll see y'all later. Y'all figure this out. Nobody's coming to save y'all. Nobody ever came to save us. Y'all let them introduce crack into our neighborhoods and run rampant in our society for years. And not until your kid got addicted to Lortabs is it now a problem with the drug companies. And all the other countries need to be quiet too, because y'all don't care. Because if y'all really cared and y'all really wanted to help us and y'all really want to know what was going on, y'all would tell y'all government to put sanctions on us. But y'all don't. You want me to go out and do something. I've done enough. What they're trying to do is separate us from the rest of the world and make the rest of the world hate Americans, so that once they are offering asylum, people already hate us. They're going to make it too late for us to leave. But I'm going away to big homie.
She's spitting, y'all.
Oh, just stop asking me stupid questions and stop being rude to me for something that you and your people did.
Now, I want to touch up on this because a lot of black Americans, you know, African Americans, we feel like we do not need to be out of these protests. And like I keep stating, we did our job. It's like, at what point will people just listen to us? We have been dealing with this for 400, 500 years. Okay, we not crazy. We not tripping. So moving on forward from here, man, I hope y'all can listen to us. That's the bare minimum, all right?
Yo, last year when the ICE thing started, every Hispanic swore it wasn't going to be them. I had Cubans telling me, "Hacer ya te va pa tu casa. Hacer ya te va pa tu casa. Ya te va pa tu casa. Hacer ya te va pa tu casa." They were like, "You going home, bro? You going home? You going home?" Next thing you know, bro, things progress and motherfuckers start crying. There, I said it. That's fucked up. Like, bro, I told y'all. I had several Mexican dudes telling me, like, they're only gonna take them with the other food. They ain't gonna take me food. They ain't taking me food. I got no criminal history food. Next thing you know, they in Mexico. Like, blah!
Damn.
So I'm just letting you know.
That's fucked up.
Everything's funny till it happens to you, dog.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? Just remember that. Everything is funny till it happens to you.
I believe him because most of the ICE agents are Hispanic.
They're the best people we have, and they're Hispanic. The Border Patrol is largely Hispanic. ICE is largely Hispanic. They're unbelievable people. I don't know how they can take the abuse. They're taking rough people like this, like all of them.
Once again, it's not black people's fault. Okay, so when y'all see these think pieces online of people blaming black folks, check them right there. I don't know what else y'all want us to do. It's like they want us to just be front line for every fucking thing. No, bruh.
You're running us over. You're shooting us all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture. We brought it here, and we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized.
Welcome to Black America, young lady. Nothing new. Boo hoo hoo. Y'all ain't even get the full experience. Niggas been going through that shit.
Man, fuck even saying Black America, nigga. Welcome to America. It's been this way. Fuck, it's been this way. Native Americans. Even in South America, the Spaniards, they came and did that to y'all before. They already did that shit to y'all. And then even America in general, with the when Texas, when they annexed Texas, you know what I'm saying? The Alamo, like, people don't even know about the Alamo for real. Like, dude, like, all that shit, bro. Motherfucker, America went to war with Mexico. Like, bro, they did that shit to y'all, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, along with us for sure. You know, I'm just saying though, but this has always been America.
Shit, cry me a river. I'm sorry.
Going through this, our families are our babies are literally being ripped from our hands.
Hell yeah. Shit, man. I told y'all they used to feed our motherfucking babies to alligators.
Yup.
You feel me?
Nigga, they used to eat us. These motherfuckers. They used to take our skin, make us into fucking leather. Like leather. Use our skin to make leather shoes and shit like that. Eat us, rape us, all that stuff. Feed our baby to alligators. Shit crazy.
Them lynch us, and while they lynching us, cutting off pieces of our, you know, of our bodies, cooking them, doing all type of shit, making our skin turning into leather furniture and shit.
Right.
All types of shit. Weird. I feel sorrier for my ancestors that went through this shit. They went through some crazy shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know how bad the plantations were in the islands, though? I mean, most of the people that went to the island plantations, they didn't even survive. I think it was...
Right, because they was out there because it was more gruesome. Like, they were picking sugar cane, right? I believe that's what it was. Even, like, Puerto Rico. You know, Puerto Rico. That's why there's, like, Puerto Ricans. There's a good amount of Puerto Ricans that are black as well, and Cubans and stuff like that. Because in those islands, yeah, there were black people out there too, bro. And then Jamaica, Haiti, all that stuff, bro. Yeah, man. That shit crazy.
Like it's crazy. But what they used to do was, like, as a punishment, right? They used to put them in these big ass, it was sugar plantations, right? So if you was punished, like, to punish you, they would put you into boiling sugar.
Make it make sense. That shit
I
crazy.
mean, what type of fucking
lunatics, bro.
Black fatigue, though. Black fatigue.
If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do to help our people, please just imagine.
Y'all should have checked all of them Hispanics voting for Trump. I vote for Donald Trump. Man, fuck out of here.
Imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being...
The crazy thing is, which... Like, even, like, okay, like, Trump does get a lot of flack for this, which I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying, though, everybody hates that Trump is doing this, but it's like Obama supposedly, like, Obama deported way more people than what Trump did, I think. Or not, let me not say way more, but he did, in fact, deport more people than Trump did when Trump was in his first term. So, it's like, this has always been a thing. Like, they're trying to get people deported and stuff like that. But the only difference is we weren't hearing about or seeing motherfucking ICE agents killing people, like, randomly, unjustly. Like, and then they're supposedly getting sent out to even the wrong places in jail. They're out there going to wrong places like Guatemala and all types of other places. They're getting sent out to prisons and jails and stuff like that, getting raped and killed and all that stuff. But yeah, come on, man. It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense to why y'all didn't say nothing to the Hispanics that were voting for Trump, especially the ones in California, like Cali, Texas, like all those states with a huge Mexican population. Y'all should have been on their head top for real.
And over there, if you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being, and you need help, and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you.
I'm gonna say this right here, man. Everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. It's very unfortunate right now what's going on with ICE. And I wish, you know, y'all could have went back in time and not vote for this nigga, but you can't change the past. Only thing we can do is look forward. From now on, change your rhetoric against black people, especially black Americans. We've been dealing with this shit way before y'all. Just study our history. Study our history and you will, you know what I'm saying? You will be great. Speaking of history though, man, on my
real, hey. Me personally, like I said, I don't really agree that like the voting matters, but honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Next election, I might just vote, just to do it, just to let motherfucker, hey motherfucker, I did vote, you know, because that's what seems to. I don't like being chastised about not voting because honestly, like I said, I have my own beliefs or whatever, but yeah, if Kamala runs again, you know, the only reason why Kamala honestly lost, okay, look, well, 2 reasons. She's a woman. These motherfuckers hate women. They don't like women in power. They hate that shit. 2, she is a very bad debater. Cause I saw a lot of the clips from debates and stuff like that, and people were breaking it down. It's like she is a bad debater. She honestly is. So yeah, Trump, he's not the best either. It's just she's like bad. Like she's just a very bad debater. And it was just, yeah, it was, man. Yeah, but either way, if Kamala runs again, I'm a vote for her. If I do go vote, like, you know, I shouldn't say I'm a for sure, bro. I might vote. I don't know. I kind of just don't be giving a fuck. I live my life, bro. But anyways, go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Listen to my music, all caps, Shep. Follow me at IamJShep3 on Instagram and TikTok. Stay on the channel, binge watch the videos. You know, I got over 100 plus videos for you to watch, to enjoy as well. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, well, my bad, hold up. To everybody, I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bless up, for real. Have a good night. Have a good day. Whatever time of day it is, whatever you're watching this video. And until next time, deuces.